You have been suspended. That's the position.
I said no.
The Constitution of the Labour Party says you are not recognized.
I am saying this now, openly. He lacks history.
Are you recognized by Inec?
Yes.
As at what point?
Well, the moment a letter is being presented to the Inec, and it was acknowledged.
Hi guys, this old man Lamidi Apapa is being used to destroy Labour Party efforts in 2023 presidential election with his colleague after Labour Party announces the suspension of this man and 4 other members because of their anti-party activities in Labour Party. Guys, this old man has come out to reject the suspension. Even INEC does not recognize him as the new party national chairman. He's just parading himself up and down and causing mayhem to the party.
Mr. Lamidi Apapa, who is a factional acting national chairman of the Labour Party. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you so much.
Let me quickly get your reaction. You are being referenced here as one of the enemies of the party. You are being referenced as one of those who are fighting democracy. What's your own reaction to that?
Well, I'm surprised that this statement came out from an experienced politician, an elite, and somebody that's expected to know better. Let me tell you, the other time when I came here, I told you my background as far as the party is concerned. As of today, I'm the oldest in the party in terms of age, in terms of the length of service in the party. For anybody to say that I am not known or that somebody that they don't know, it surprises me a lot. In the sense that, like I said the other time, 2002, when this party was formed in the name of Party for Social Democracy, I was the first chairman of the party in Oyo State. And when it metamorphosed into Labour Party, I was the chairman in Oyo State and was the chairman of the party for 10 years. Not only that, after that period, I became the chairman of the party in the entire Southwest. I was the chairman for 4 years. And the last election, I became the deputy national chairman of the party.
But, I mean,
I'm coming to that level.
Just remember, is it a crime that they say they don't know you? I mean, if someone says you are not known, is that, I mean, is it a crime?
Why I say that?
In any case, Mr. Apapa,
yep,
you and 5 others have been suspended at that NEC meeting.
I will go to that level.
No, because we don't have the time.
Yep.
You have been suspended from the party. Are you aware?
I was told. But I am not suspended. I am not suspended.
You were not at that NEC meeting.
I was not. I was not invited. I was not invited.
Maybe because they think that you are not a member of the party.
They think that I was not supposed to be there. I am today, as of today, I am the only legitimate acting chairman of the party.
The NLC has rejected you.
They lack history. It's lack of history.
The NSA president.
Yes.
You saw him at the protest there.
I was told, and I want to tell him this today. When this party was formed, I was the state secretary of NSC in Oyo State. And the day this party was formed, President Oshiomhole, he was the president of NSC, and at that meeting, he said, this party must be formed. And he directed that those of us that are from the private sector should take the command of the parties at the state levels. And that gave me that authority to become the first chairman of the party in Oyo State, because I'm from Nupeng. And the same office of Nupeng was used as the office of the Party for Social Democracy before it became Labour Party. Who will now say that I'm strange in the party?
All right.
I doubt, and I'm surprised that anybody in this country will say that.
You have been suspended. That's the position.
I said no.
Okay, so you reject it?
Yes.
So
I rejected it.
But on what authority?
On grounds that the man that organized that meeting ought not to have organize that meeting.
Why?
Because the court has asked him not to parade himself as the chairman of the party.
Two.
And that order has not been vacated.
The NSC president, who is one of the arm of the legs of the Labour Party, constitution of the Labour Party, says you are not recognized.
I am saying this now openly. He lacks history. You should go and find out the history of the NSC and Labour Party.
Are you recognized by Inec?
Yes.
As at what point?
Well, the moment a letter is being presented to the Inec and it was acknowledged, what else do you want? Some people lack history. When you refer to my achievements as officers of various offices since I started the party, it was in Oyo State that we first had a state honorable of Labour Party in Nigeria under my leadership. Secondly, it was when I was the chairman of the Southwest that Mimiko joined Labour Party. If you remember the number of senators, reps that we have. So if you don't know all this, you better go back to history. Now let me now also come back to the issue of who is now the chairman of the party. I am not struggling with Aburi. I am there in acting capacity. The constitution of the party is so clear on this that for whatever reason, if the chairman is unable to perform his role, the deputy takes over. And that is exactly what has happened. And it's also clear now that you said because Aburi is a respecter of the law of the land, that is why he obeyed the law. Even we don't want to say it openly, he obeyed the law partially by stepping aside. That period of stepping aside means there's a vacuum. And that vacuum must be covered.
Let me see. The feeling is largely that you are being sponsored to destroy the Labour Party.
It is
Who
not
is
so.
sponsoring you, Mr. Papa?
Nobody is sponsoring me.
Why are you up to this? Because the feeling on the other side, and you need to be able to convince Nigerians and the rest of your Labour Party supporters and the obedience who are the Peter Obi supporters, that you are not orchestrating an evil machination against the party.
At all. Last time when I came here, I told the whole world that if anybody has an evidence to prove that I'm romancing with another party of that person is free to come forward and tell the whole world.
You need to be able to convince people. Because you are the one that is, the onus is on you.
I am now saying it now openly that if you have any evidence to prove, I am available.
Why are you not working with the other side?
I'm working with them. Let me tell you, this one, when he said notice of meeting was not given, the deputy secretary, we have 2 or 3 deputies. He is one of them. The one with me who is also an acting secretary now, he is also a deputy secretary. According to him, because I am to give directive, do this. And he told me that he sent out messages. But later when he told me that he did not get the message, which means he's one of those...
So let's close because we're out of time now. What is your next line of action now?
Well, I still maintain my position as the acting national chairman of the party.
You need to go to Inec to confirm that because Inec now is the arbiter. But would you be able to reach out to Mr. Peter Obi and Mr. Abure so that you can resolve these differences? Are you able to do that?
Well, yeah, I'm able.
Would you do that?
Let me tell you this. I have called His Excellency.